A car engine may look complex from the outside, but when explained step by step, it becomes very easy to understand, and in this AutoBrief video, we will explain how car engines work in a simple way for beginners, updated for 2026, without using confusing technical language. At its core, a car engine is a machine that converts fuel into motion, and this motion is what moves your car forward, whether you are driving in city traffic or on the highway. Most cars around the world, including in Pakistan, still use internal combustion engines, which work by burning fuel inside the engine to create power. When you start your car, fuel from the fuel tank is pumped toward the engine, where it mixes with air, because fuel alone cannot burn efficiently without oxygen. This air and fuel mixture enters the engine cylinders, which are like strong metal tubes designed to handle high pressure and heat. Inside each cylinder is a piston, a metal component that moves up and down, and this movement is the heart of how an engine works. The engine follows a cycle called the four-stroke cycle, which includes intake, compression, power, and exhaust, and this cycle repeats many times every second while your car is running. In the intake stroke, the intake valve opens, allowing the air-fuel mixture to enter the cylinder while the piston moves downward, creating space. Next comes the compression stroke, where the intake valve closes, and the piston moves upward, compressing the air-fuel mixture into a smaller space, which makes it more powerful when ignited. Then comes the power stroke, which is where the real magic happens, as the spark plug creates a spark that ignites the compressed fuel-air mixture, causing a small explosion that pushes the piston down with great force. This downward movement is what creates power, and it is transferred through a component called the crankshaft, which converts the up and down motion of the pistons into rotational motion that can turn the wheels of the car. After the power stroke, the exhaust stroke begins, where the exhaust valve opens and the piston moves upward again, pushing out the burnt gases through the exhaust system, preparing the cylinder for the next cycle. This entire process happens extremely fast, thousands of times per minute, which is why engines are able to produce continuous power. In modern cars, especially by 2026, engines are controlled by advanced computers known as engine control units, or ECUs, which monitor fuel injection, air intake, ignition timing, and emissions to ensure the engine runs efficiently and smoothly. Fuel injection systems have replaced older carburetors, allowing fuel to be sprayed precisely into the engine in the right amount at the right time, improving fuel efficiency and reducing emissions. Another important part of the engine is the cooling system, because engines generate a lot of heat, and without proper cooling, they would overheat and fail. The cooling system uses coolant fluid, a radiator, and a water pump to absorb and release heat, keeping the engine at an optimal temperature. Similarly, the lubrication system plays a vital role by circulating engine oil through moving parts to reduce friction, prevent wear, and keep the engine running smoothly over long periods of time. As engines have evolved, many cars now use turbochargers, which are devices that force more air into the engine, allowing it to burn more fuel and produce more power without increasing engine size, making modern engines smaller but more powerful and fuel efficient. In hybrid cars, the engine works alongside an electric motor, where the petrol engine handles higher speeds and longer distances, while the electric motor assists during low speeds and city driving, improving fuel efficiency and reducing fuel consumption. In fully electric vehicles, there is no traditional engine at all, but instead an electric motor powered by batteries, which works on a completely different principle, although the goal remains the same, which is to move the car efficiently. Understanding how engines work also helps drivers maintain their cars better, because knowing the importance of oil changes, air filters, cooling systems, and proper fuel quality can significantly extend engine life and reduce repair costs. Modern engines in 2026 are designed to be more efficient, cleaner, and smarter than ever before, using sensors to adjust performance based on driving conditions, load, and temperature, ensuring optimal balance between power and fuel economy. Even though technology has advanced, the basic principle of turning fuel into motion remains the same, and once you understand this simple idea, the entire engine system becomes much easier to grasp. Whether you are a beginner learning about cars for the first time or someone who wants to understand what happens under the hood when you press the accelerator, this simple explanation shows that car engines are not mysterious machines but well-designed systems working together to convert energy into movement. And this is exactly why understanding engines is so important for smart car ownership in 2026 and beyond.